Tanya Oliver, an executive coach for high-end achievers. So I've been helping others become their best self for 17 years now. And what inspires me the most is the testimonials, the aftermath, how much this work has really impacted people, not only them, but their families, their companies, their surroundings, how they've shifted their relationships and getting out of toxic relationships, getting into new relationships and new ventures and businesses. And it's a lot of work. There's a lot of things that behind the scenes, there's a lot of commitment involved. It's a lot of energy, but it's also worth it. My background is life experience. I've had to go kind of dabble into a little bit of everything to kind of hone back into the center, the core of how to really operate at my best self. And I realized throughout the process of doing personal training for a while, working with people's physical bodies and seeing the impact of how it made in their mindset and their emotional state, the benefits of all those things, and I know how it did for myself and how it tremendously helped me overcoming my addictions. Well, it started off, I was bullied a lot as a kid, and that really impacted and affected my self-esteem. And I grew up from a lot of verbal abuse with the family. We grew up wealthy, so a lot of people don't think like, oh, you have money and so you guys don't have problems. But there was a lot of problems, there was a lot of secrecy, there was a lot of things going on. And so my way of dealing with it and finding relief was through food and alcohol and smoking and different things. So I grew up with this addiction, and addiction is just a codependency on something to help you get through pain. And overcoming the imprisonment of a codependency of something, many people, I realize in the course of this work, have some form of that. So between that and digging deeper into wait, maybe there's something else. Maybe how can I free something a little bit more? Liberation breath work, and then getting deeper into the yoga practice and understanding the union of the mind and the body and the psychology, then getting deeper into life skills and how to implement everything, how to organize, how to strategize. So it's a combination of getting degrees, many different degrees, for me trying to figure it out first, and then realizing wait a second, people actually really need this stuff. And at the end of the day, it just all comes together as a whole to really teach people how to look, feel, and operate as their best self. Because at the end of the day, that's what we really want. So the first part of the work is we teach somebody how to take care of their body. You have to take care of your body in order to create health for your mind and stability for your emotions. That's step one. Step two is we then kind of bring them back into something called shadow work, which is being able to look at things that are blinding you, things that are chaining you down, things that are imprisoning you, the self-sabotage, the subconscious. And really, I just hold their hands with the flashlight. We go through the dark, just bringing awareness, non-judgmental awareness, and then tools, creating a new toolbox, dumping out all the old tools that are broken, building new tools so that when they see things like maybe codependency or anger, like lashing out, or just whatever negative triggered emotions they have, how to handle them in a healthy way. And then we go back and doing some inner child work, kind of taking care, doing forgiveness work, forgiveness with yourself. A lot of times we beat ourselves up, we're so negative, we're tearing ourselves down. And then we just go into creation, what type of new normal do you want to create for yourself? How do you want to present yourself? How do you want to look? How do you want to feel? What type of life do you want to live? What type of relationships do you want to have? And how to step into that version of themselves that they can just go scale and go on with their merry way. What it takes to work with me is an open mind. There has to be a willingness for this work. You also have to be ready to go all in, regardless of the excuses and the chatter going on in the mind. You have to know that you will be supported, you will be guided, and at the end of the day, this is really about you becoming mentally, physically, nutritionally, emotionally healthy and strong AF, so that you can look, feel, and show up in your life and your business as your best.